Sorry, we just got disconnected. I'm hoping the people we had will find their way to us. Dragon, if you come back, and I would love to know, how are you able to put those cool dragon emojis at the beginning at and the end of your name? Those are awesome. Thank you so much for the hearts in the previous live. I hope people come in. Oh, this sucks. My apologies. It's been a day. I can't believe Amazon is pulling the shenanigans. Okay, let's just keep on going. I'll repin. Don't forget to don't forget to follow on mute. I love when people are watching me on mute. It is such a confidence boost, but I want you to get the info too. Plus, it gets a bit lonely on the side, so come join me. I'd love to hear you. Let me know if you can hear me well. I mean, my microphone is on. It's always the one I'm using. I don't know. This is odd. Very, very odd. I'm hoping that the people find their way back. And I need to figure out a stand for my microphone. I actually ordered a new one and I'm so excited. It's going to be here next week. I finally graduated to a real beautiful microphone. So, again, for those that are coming in, welcome to the live. I'm so sorry we got kicked out for some audio struggle, but I hope you are hearing me well. If not, I do rely on you to let me know. The goal for this life is simple: to help you understand why your beauty routine might be missing the insight piece and which stacks actually make a difference. We talked about the gut part. You can check the previous lives. If you are watching Amazon Live on amazon.com/live, then you can click on the logo, NutraHarmony logo, little black logo, right underneath, and you'll see all the previous lives. If you want to know what they're about, just check out the thumbnail. It usually has all the main products that are featured. And of course, the title, the thumbnail, just check them out. Maybe you'll find something useful. So, we talked about gut and how important it is to hair growth, including and everything else. Most important is to your absorption. So, how effective anything you take really will work. Because my first journey with biotin and collagen didn't go anywhere. While I saw it working for so many people, so many of my friends, my girlfriends, got phenomenal results. Yes, they weren't overnight. Yes, it took a couple of months, but they had results. I had zilch, zero. And it turned out due to my gut issues. So if you want to fix that, check out our previous lives for gut. Now we will start with our segment number 1, which will be hair growth from inside out. Come say hello. I hope the dragon comes back and I'm going to get to find out how he made. I saw someone follow in the live that we got kicked out of, and he had these two beautiful dragon emojis beside his name. I've never seen like a user on Amazon with such a name which includes emojis and dragons. So unique, super cool. So if you're here, if you come back, come say hello and let me know, how did you make that name? I'm also sending my love and prayer to Faith. I know I saw her earlier. She is recovering from a bypass surgery. She's already lost 10 pounds. I'm super proud of her. She is our regular. So just in case if she watches this in recording, love you. I hope you are feeling better and the recovery is smooth sailing from here on out. We all love success stories. I love brave people that doesn't matter when. It's never too late. When you take your own life by the tail and you start living that beautiful life and taking over that incredible world. So, we are targeting root level support with nutrients that help you grow stronger, fuller hair naturally from inside out. Let me know in the comments, can you hear me well? Because now I am paranoid. I don't want Amazon to throw me out. Every time they throw you out, by the way, you have to start over, meaning you have to add all the products, reload your thumbnail. Just a pain in the butt. And they don't automatically bring all the people in. So if we lost some people in the previous life and they didn't find us again, there goes that. We are talking, and let's talk about where the real growth starts, which is your body's nutrient levels. So many people jump into topical treatments, but they skip the one thing that truly matters, which is what is happening inside. Biotin is one of the best known vitamins for hair, and for good reason. It supports keratin production, the protein that makes up our hair and nails. That's why I love stacking biotin drops that I've highlighted for you, along with the collagen Biotin Collagen Gummies. If you prefer capsules or want a full B vitamin profile, we've also got B complex drops, B complex gummies, easy and tasty, and B complex capsules, and we'll go through them. So, who is this for? Let me just show them to you first, and then we'll go through who I think it would fit best. So, one of my favorite is, of course, Biotin collagen drops. First of all, I love that they come in the form of drops, meaning it bypasses your gut, avoids so many problems. I didn't even realize biotin collagen was available in liquid drop format, and so tasty, so delicious, so easy to take, and until I met NutraHarmony. So skin, hair, nails, all in one neatly packed fluid. It's actually 2 fluid ounces, 60 milliliters, which equals to 30 servings. So this is a 1 month supply, high absorbency, and it's super easy to take. They're delicious, sugar-free, non-GMO, and of course gluten-free. I don't know how gluten would come here, but it's gluten-free. It seems like gluten-free is now on every packaging, necessary or otherwise. So excellent, very easy. I like having them in my makeup vanity. That ensures that there is compliance. I mean, I do take them and they're tasty and there's consistency. I take them every day. Another cool way, which was my first biotin collagen introduction to NutraHarmony product, were of course the gummies. And you heard me talk about them before. I switched over to the drops, so I have some gummies to show you until I get some more. Let me just plug the microphone real here. I'm not gonna lose you guys. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Do you remember that? I think it was a Verizon commercial where they were called, can you hear us? We're working on it. Can you hear me? We're working on it. So, biotin collagen gummies. This is probably one of the easiest way to take. You don't need drops, no mess, no nothing. They are absolutely delicious, sugar-free, and they are berry flavored. They smell delicious. Each one is like a little tiny berry. You can mix the two, by the way. There is no rule against, if you started a gummy, you have to continue with the gummy. By the way, here they are. You can take some days this, but this will require for you to chew and go into your gut. This bypasses the whole gut situation. Just put it under your tongue. There's one rule. Shake it well. Put the 1 ml, and there's a measuring on each dropper in NutraHarmony. You'll see what 1 ml is. Put it under your tongue. Close your mouth for 30 seconds. Hold it there, and only then swallow. Girls, you know what I mean? So, can you mix two different kinds? Absolutely. You can take the drops and you can do the gummies. Totally up to you. Nails, hair, skin, both. Next is, of course, we've included collagen peptides. But let's talk about who is this for. Now I'm paranoid that we're going to get kicked out. So, anyone experiencing shedding, slow growth, or brittle nails, and it's especially great postpartum during stressful season or if your diet's been off lately. It's George C. Thank you so much. I was talking to the ladies, but I do appreciate a men's reasonable opinion. So I wish someone told me postpartum. I wish someone warned me. I wish someone gave me a better roadmap to prepare. I wish someone. Now we're finally talking about some things like postpartum. We're talking about perimenopause and menopause. And there's so many things we as girls, as women, and men, you could do this as well. Biotin collagen is unisex. You can take it as well. But for girls, you could do so much in preparation. Get your gut under control. Start biotin collagen. And the transition after having a kid is going to be so much easier. But you need to think about it before. Because once you have that baby, At least I felt like my brain was taken out, put in microwave, and fried. I was tired. I was exhausted. I didn't want to do any of it. So just a bitty tiny plan. And same thing with perimenopause. Once you're in it, you feel like you're in the midst of a storm. So if you can prepare and have this for yourself, then it's a great idea to do so beforehand. And of course, we have B vitamins, B complex drops, which is basically liquid energy. Let me show you them. B complex drop, liquid energy, also super easy to take, tasty. These are organic, berry flavored. Again, same idea. Mix, put it under your tongue, hold it for 30 seconds. That's important, and only then swallow. This is one of the easiest way to take B complex vitamins. Reason being, they are famous for being very weird on your gut. Some experience nausea, some just have a weird blowback, if you know what I mean. Just odd. So if you are one of those people who've tried B vitamins and they either don't work or work oddly with pretty bad consequences, I can't even say they have basically consequences. Then you can try the B drops complex. We also have B vitamins as gummies. Let me see. Here are the B complex vitamins. The whole app today is in a full disarray. And here are the vitamin B complex gummies. Also delicious, super easy to take, tasty. If you are a gummy girl or a gal, that is the way to go. If you just want the capsules, if you're on the go and done with the gummies, if you are, my cat came. If Have you guys seen my cat yet? Do we have any regulars or do we only have the newcomers? I have a cat who likes to come visit the live. This is my big boy. He came from outside. He is an adoptee. It's funny because I got two of them together, two brothers. Earlier we saw the little orange one. How tiny is this one and how huge is his name is Smokey. I think my kids gave him like three different names, but now he's gonna relax, come down, stop meowing, and bringing the toys here. He just needs that itty bitty attention. So B complex is the next one, super easy. If you're on the go and done with the gummies, or perhaps you're already taking some tablets or capsules and you want ease, meaning you want to put them all in one pill organizer and be done with it, then this is the way to go. So again, anyone experiencing shedding, slow growth, or brittle nails, it's especially great postpartum during stressful seasons or if your diet has been off lately, which happens especially during travel, during a move, during some lifestyle changes. It's a great idea. Quick tip, don't take oh, this tip will come after the next product recommendation. So if you want to level up your glow, you could do collagen peptides plus vitamin D3, K2, and iron. It is a super beauty power trio. I will highlight it. I don't know why I organized it in such an odd manner, but let's get the three of them. So, collagen peptides, one, vitamin D3 plus K2, which is one. You can take them as a capsule or as drops, totally up to you. I'll put two forms. And last but not least is iron. That one is rather sneaky. Here I have it. I love this iron. This iron is different. If you've ever been anemic and you had to take iron, you know the constipation, the stomach pains. This isn't it. This one is incredible. It is slow release, and it also has vitamin C, B12, and D3 in it. Not enough to get what we want. So iron, vitamin D3, and collagen peptides, this trio. So, collagen supports skin elasticity and hair shaft thickness. G3K2 supports our nutrient absorption and our immune balance. Key is when your body is under stress or during seasonal changes, or if you are like me living somewhere where it's dark and gloomy until the summer comes back. And last but not least, iron helps the oxygen reach your follicles. Many women are low on it and don't even know it. So, again, let's look at this little trio. So, I've highlighted the iron for you. Next is vitamin D3 K2. Here are the capsules. If you much prefer the drops, like I do, then here are the drops. Drops are delicious. They're orange flavor, organic, easy to take, same things. You'll shake, put it straight under your tongue, hold it for 30 seconds, and only then swallow. And the last in this trio are collagen peptides. Collagen peptides, a whole bunch of benefits, not only for beauty, but for your gut lining too, for your joints, and so much more. Quick tip, don't take iron with coffee. Morning or lunchtime is best, and take it with food. So again, iron not in the morning, don't take it with coffee, and take it um, morning if you don't drink coffee, or lunch again if you're not drinking coffee, and it is best taken with food. We have some expert insights by Dr. Let's see, from a Cleveland clinic. She is a dermatologist, and she says that most hair thinning isn't just about what's on your scalp, it starts in your blood work. That's why supplements matter. And I always encourage you, if you have a diagnosis or you take any type of medication on regular basis, I highly suggest you start with a conversation with your doctor. Everything I've mentioned is linked in the carousel below. And perfect. Let's keep on moving on. Thank you so much. Whoever is showing support, I really appreciate the heart. Gonzo4493, thank you so much for following. I appreciate it. Let's keep it moving. Now I have cat's hair everywhere. Ugh. I love the guy, but sometimes I wish maybe I would have left him. I have no idea how I would survive. And mind you, I do have 3 kids and a husband. What was I thinking with 3 cats? Okay, next one is super interesting because it's the topical boosters that actually work. So I've given you some tips and tricks for the inside. In the previous lives, we talked about the gut. Finally, we're getting to talk about the actual hair. And what are we starting with today? We're going to focus. So these are your external treatments, the ones you apply directly to hair or your scalp, skin, to boost growth, reduce frizz, and improve scalp health. We will start. Let me just put these back. Dun, 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 dun. Iron, where were you? Where were you? Cutie patooties. So we'll start with, let's see, hair growth capsules. Let me highlight it. Some of the products, by the way, may be discontinued. So if you were looking to try, or perhaps you've tried them and you love them, this would be the time to get them. And hair growth serum capsules, the one I've highlighted for you, are it. Whatever we have in stock is it. So if you love them, if you've tried them, or you just wanted to try, then get them. This is your, I don't know how much stock we have left, but let's see if actually it's a good idea. Let's take a look. Sometimes Amazon tells us, okay. I don't see any, but yeah, as I know, because I was told they are no more. So if you wanted to try them, this would be the time to do so. Okay, the other two, which is hair mask treatment, I absolutely love. Where is it? It will be selling. Works amazing. I use it all the time. I use it. My daughter uses it. Now I have 5 people in the house, 4 of whom use hair masks. So I have curly hair, colored. I am naturally very light blonde, but I've been coloring my hair for a very long time, and recently started coming out of dark color. And ladies, if you know, you know, when you start coming out, your color is all sorts of weird. But to make matters worse, the reason why it's all sorts of color weird is because you're trying to keep the integrity of your hair, which is super hard. Again, we're taking out years and years of black dye. Obviously, I'm not going to go to blonde blonde, but I definitely want it lighter now that I'm older. But I really care for the integrity and the quality of my hair, so we're doing it slowly. And hair mask is a must. Any colored hair, where there especially was bleached, every time you wash it, you need to think about hydration and moisture. And if you have curly hair on top of it, it requires even more hydration and even more moisture. So please use a hair mask. It will make a world of a difference. I know it's an extra 10 to 15 minutes, but it makes a world of a difference. And we love this. So I have curly color treated hair for years. My daughter has super, super long hair, wavy, dark, coarse, much, much thicker than mine. Loves it. I have two boys, both of them have long hair. Absolutely lovely. My favorite part about the hair mask and the hair serum is the scent. They smell, if ladies will understand, if you've ever been to a good quality, top tier salon, when you come out of there, your hair smells phenomenal. It doesn't smell like herbal essence that I loved, especially as a teenager, but you know, that sophisticated, very, very beautiful scent that you leave behind as you turn your hair, right? And it only comes from those salons, and it trails you for a whole day. This is how, in my opinion, this smells. It is incredible. So we've been using this now for, I want to say, month 3. It is more liquid than your standard hair mask. I don't know if you guys could see. So it will literally flow out. You need a little bit at a time. If you have natural hair, perhaps it may be damaged, I don't know, by a pool, by heating tools, just a simple hair dryer, but you have natural hair, 1 to 2 times a week is more than enough. And you're only going to apply it on your ends, only on your ends. What you're going to do is wash your hair 2 times at least. If you use product, gel, mousse, anything like that, you need to wash it 3 times. Please get your hair clean first and foremost. Then you will use a hair mask, and only after the hair mask you will use your regular hair conditioner. Again, mask goes straight after your shampoo. If you're going to put it after the conditioner is there. Why your hair feels so silky is because it closes the keratin little shells. What do you call them? I don't know what you call them. Basically, it closes your hair shaft back up. So the hair mask will have a much harder time getting in. So shampoo, hair mask, and then regular conditioner. If you have uncolored, not treated hair, you can do it once a week. Do it only on your ends. If you have color treated hair but no bleach, you can do it 2 times a week. If you have bleached in color treated hair, you can go ahead and do it 3 times a week. In my case, it was so damaged between the bleaches, the color takeouts, and so much more. And the curls needing constant food. I use it every time I go take a shower. The difference is where you apply it. If you have just color all over your hair, you could do it mid to ends. Natural hair only ends. Ladies with bleach, apply it everywhere you've had bleach. There's nothing you can do. I have oily skin and oily hair, and yes, unless I use dry shampoo, I have to wash my hair every day, and that's fine. But you need to make sure you treat it because you want your hair to look nice, right? You're going outside, you want to have a good hair day. So excellent scent. This will last you a long, long time, especially if you don't have little pesky children like I do that you have to share with. Lovely, lovely. Next, it's repairing, conditioning, nourishing. I'm not sure if I said it has keratin, coconut, and argan oil. I love argan oil. Just the best thing that came to us. Next is, of course, hydrating hair serum. As you could see through. I have a teeny tiny bit left. Again, smoothing, nourishing, repairing. My best trick for this and curly hair girls, I take my water spritzer. If you have curly hair, then you have to have the water spritzer. Otherwise, how are you even brushing and getting your curls formed? So you take 4 or 5 pumps into about 6 to 8 ounces of warm water into your spritzer, shake it up, and that will be what you are going to be spritzing. Don't spritz on your roots, but where you can spritz all over your hair when you're brushing it or you're trying to reform your hair. So I'm going to go sleep tonight. I'm not washing my hair tomorrow, but I have a lot that I have to get done. What I'm going to do with my curls is I'm going to go boom, I'm going to put it down. I'm going to spritz it with the mix of water and this. It's going to refresh my curls. Then on top of it, I'm going to use maybe like a forming gel or a mousse just to reform the curls. But if I use the mousse or the gel straight on my hair, dry hair, it's not going to do anything. It's just going to keep on being weird. So first you need to rehydrate it. You need to add the water in it. And then once you apply the gel, whatever it is that you use to keep your curls in beautiful form, but apply it on top of that. For my ladies with straight hair, damaged hair, dry hair, this is phenomenal. It just super non-greasy. Your hair will drink it right up. Let me highlight it. I forgot to highlight it, and I'm going to show it to you on my hand. So you'll come out of the shower on freshly washed hair mask, conditioned hair. You'll take this, you'll dispense, and depending on the length of your hair, one pump is about medium length hair. You don't need more. You need a little bit. You will run it between your hands. It smells so good. And then you will take mids to ends, unless you have bleached hair. If you have bleached hair, you'll apply it everywhere where you have bleach. I'm sorry, there's no if buts around it. It is what it is. Bleached hair, especially if you're blonde, requires significant effort and care. And that's why we love you for it. Let me know if you guys have any questions. So you've got your vitamins, you've got your nutrients working inside. Now let's talk about the outside. We've got the hair serum capsules. These are like a facial for your scalp. Twist each capsule open and massage it directly into your scalp. Here it is again. Into your roots. It's lightweight, non-greasy, and packed with oils that support stronger, fuller strands. It is best for women with thinning hair, postpartum regrowth, or damage from coloring or tight hairstyles. Especially if you're doing a full-on blonde, meaning you've bleached and colored from roots to ends. Again, I know that the product has pretty good reviews, but it's relatively new. It is, as of now, hasn't been, flying off the shelf. So I am afraid it will be discontinued. So if you've been meaning to try it or buy some because you've tried it and you've loved it, this is the time to get it. Next, what do we have next? Deep hydrating hair mask. I absolutely adore this mask. Smells incredible. These are like this is your Sunday. No, this is your Sunday self-care. Must apply it after shampooing. I can't stress it enough. A lot of people apply hair mask after the conditioner and then they wonder why doesn't it work. It doesn't work because conditioners closed off the cuticles. The hair mask cannot get into the shaft of the hair. So please wash your hair, wash it really well. Twice if you don't use styling products, 3 times if you use styling products. We wash our head, right? We wash the roots, and then the sud and the water running down our hair will be enough just to wash everything off. Unless you are a professional ballroom dancer or a gymnast where you have a hairspray that's stuck, then you have your own separate wash routine. So again, right after shampooing, you'll apply the mask, leave it on for 10 to 15 minutes and rinse. It helps reduce frizz, smooth split ends, and restore softness, especially if your hair has been through heat styling or breakage. I mean, whose hasn't, right? Come on, guys, welcome to reality. I also wanted to mention, don't forget your lashes and brows. Where is it? Here is a brow serum, another product that's probably going to be discontinued. Has great reviews from what I could see. Yes, has great reviews, just simply not enough. So if you've been meaning to try it, or if you loved it and you still want some, buy it. Don't tell me I did not warn you. There's nothing worse than finding a product that you love and then realizing a couple of months later the brand has discontinued. But for you, it worked incredible. So I always like to let you know, because I do see that some people loved it. This is the beautiful brow serum, and here is the lash serum. So if either one of these spoke to you, worked for you, get a couple because they're going out. So both the brow and the eyelash are gentle, they're non-irritating, and easy to apply with the brush applicator. You can use it nightly and you'll start seeing stronger, fuller lashes or brows in 2 to 4 weeks. So pretty standard. Make sure you apply the serums on clean brows and clean eyes and eyelashes. Don't apply it on full face of makeup where you have mascara and eyeliner. It's not going to penetrate. Please wash your face, wash your brows, uh, and then apply the serum. Best idea is to do it at night because that's when our body recovers. Why does this combo work? You're nourishing the follicles internally and externally, right? We started with the internal products. Now we're talking about what we can put on. Think of it as a team. The gummies feed the root, the serum supports the scalp, and the mask protects the ends. Be consistent, that's the most important part. Compliance, meaning you're actually going to do it, and consistency. Hair grows about half an inch a month. So give your routine a full 60 days before judging routines. And this is what I always tell you for Biotin Collagen. And that's only if your gut is good, right? If you're able to absorb all the good stuff you're going to be putting into it. For expert, we have Dr. Michelle Henry. She is a NYC dermatologist. You can look her up. She says topical serums can stimulate dormant follicles, especially when paired with the right supplements. How cool is that? Okay, next segment number 3. You know that I'm never going to pass by a chance to talk about. Maybe I should start singing. Mood, sleep, and stress. You guys are going to start paying me or liking the live so I stop singing. So if you'd like to avoid hearing me sing, I'd like to see a little more hearts. We had 150 people come through here. We have 6 people watching and we have 4 hearts. Does not equate, does not compute. Mood, sleep, and stress, the beauty blockers. If you're stressed, if you're not sleeping, your hair and skin feel it too. Let's fix it. Again, nighttime is one of the best times to regenerate and recover and grow everything that needs to grow. Chronic stress, poor sleep, and burnout disrupt your hormone balance, and that affects your hair, your skin, and even how well your body uses nutrients. Featured in this segment are some of my favorite products, and we're starting with the ultimate chill pill. If you are from my generation and you remember that what we used to say to each other, right now it would be relax. And we used to say take a chill pill. I found it, ladies and gentlemen, the ultimate chill pill, aka, as it turned out, it is GABA. GABA is for relaxation, sleep, and helping your mind get basically come down. Just come down, just chill. Let's talk about something we all experience, stress. You can see it is 11:42 p.m. and I'm about to lose it. I'm exhausted. If you're eating right, you're taking vitamins, you're using all the right products, but still not seeing any changes, it could be your cortisol level. I'm sorry, it could be the stress. And first up, we'll actually do Nagaba. We'll do cortisol support, which is an incredible blend. This is a blend, meaning it's a combination of, where is it? My beautiful bottle. It is a combination of adaptogens such as ashwagandha and rhodiola that help regulate your stress response. They don't knock you out. That's the best part about it. I can't stand things that alter my mind. don't even tolerate melatonin well, just give me bad side effects. They don't knock you out or hype you up. They balance you. Adaptogens are pretty incredible like that. They help you long term as well. When your cortisol levels, which is your stress hormone, are too high for too long, it throws off your hormones and your hair pays the price. So, again, some cortisol is a good idea because it keeps us on our feet. But if you constantly stressed out, it's going to kill everything. So this is in one capsule that has a whole bunch of different adaptogens. It's 11 in one. It is a 2 month supply, so super cool. If you've been meaning to try something that has ashwagandha, check it out. This is incredible. Next one is the chill pill that I wanted to start with, the GABA. GABA is next. If your brain won't shut off at night, GABA can help. So basically, if you're laying in your bed and you're thinking, did I lock the back door? Did I make the list? If I have to be tomorrow there at 6, but I have to leave at 5:45. If I have to get kids at 6, did I feed the cat? Did I drop off this? Oh my God, should I make love to my husband? Blah, 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 blah. And it's all going and going and going, and you can't stop it on your own. GABA will chill pill. It's a neurotransmitter that promotes calm, not a sedative, so it won't knock you out. It doesn't even work like melatonin, so you can just sleep deeper and wake up more refreshed. And I'm going to tell you one more thing. If you take GABA with magnesium complex, now that's a whole different story. Magnesium will relax your mind, will help GABA relax your mind, it will relax your body, it will relax your gut because it's the 5 complex. Let me highlight it. Where is my magnesium? Here you go. It is a 5-in-1 magnesium. And if you take it with GABA, this will basically set you up in a good mood and place to go to sleep. It has all the 5 good ones: glycinate, citrate, oxide, malate, and taurate. Awesome. Next, what do we have? Magnesium. So it is key for stress recovery. I don't know if many realize magnesium participates, different kinds of magnesium participate in over 300 different reactions in our body, and it promotes recovery, muscle relaxation, and quality sleep. It also supports your nervous system, which is awesome, and helps regulate mood swings. It is best for anyone with a busy brain at night, poor sleep quality, or that wired but tired feeling. And you've got L, and if you've got L-theanine, you could also add to it as well. When you're stressed, this is a pro tip. When your stress is managed, your body could actually absorb and use the biotin, use the collagen, use the nutrients you're already taking. Otherwise, you're just peeing it out, right? So there's 2 criteria that you have to meet in order to take biotin collagen successfully and actually see results. Number 1, your gut, your microbiome has to be balanced. Number 2, your stress needs to be managed. If one of those things is not okay, or both of those things are not okay, don't even bother. Biotin collagen will not work. It will be wasted money. Start with your gut or start with your mind, your cortisol level. Stress hormones, we have a doctor expert inside from a Harvard trained nutritionist, Kelly LeVay, and she says that stress hormones can interrupt hair growth cycles and even trigger shedding. Managing them is a crucial step in a beauty routine. I've definitely had bouts of where the stress was through the roof, and my hair just in clumps, even worse than a couple of months back. It was just horrible. Like, this will get you crying on the bottom of your bathtub, when you're hugging your own knees or your own head and you're just crying like a baby. Mind you, it is, I get the irony is lost on me. People are dealing with a lot worse, but not to diminish anyone else's struggle, it sucks when, previously beautiful hair starts falling out. Okay, last one. I'll do a little tiny gut health, which is skin glow and nutrient absorption. I put a message for you in the chat. Guys, don't forget to keep liking the live. Let me know if you're watching and if you're enjoying it. And liking or hearting the life is one of the best ways to let me know that you are. So, the focus. I've mentioned this before and I'm going to keep saying it. Your gut is where nutrient absorption actually happens, right? You take a capsule, you swallow it, it goes in your gut. If your digestion is off, your skin, your hair, even your nails can suffer, no matter how many supplements you take. This is one of the things your doctor, your primary doctor, when you go for a full checkup, that's what he looks at. He looks at your skin, the color of it, is it sunk, has it changed, your nails, and so forth. There's a lot that could be told. In our beautiful gut products, we have Demonuse, we have lymphatic drops. By the way, I recently found out that lymphatic drops help not only, here it is, get the lymph going. I think everyone by now has seen the lymphatic massage. These are the drops, organic drops that are going to help move it along, but it also helps you get rid of cortisol face. If you've ever experienced it, you know exactly what I mean. It is a bloated face, although you didn't drink or you didn't go out and party the night before. So odd, and it's usually due to stress. Cortisol face. So let's talk about something people don't connect to beauty, which is our gut. Did you know that most vitamin absorption happens in your gut? If your digestion is off, you're bloated, sluggish, or always tired, your beauty supplements might not even be doing their job. You may think, oh, biotin collagen just doesn't work, like I did. But it's not dumb, it may be your gut. We'll start with the lymphatic drops. These help your body drain excess fluid, get the toxins out. It is gentle support for inflammation, bloating, and yes, it affects puffiness and even breakouts. Next is the Menus, our hibiscus plus cranberry. This combo supports urinary health, which is closely linked to your gut flora and inflammation. When that balances off, it can show up in your skin and your mood. I've also included for my healthier folks or exercise gym rats or those that simply hike, run, climb, electrolyte tablets. These aren't only for gym bros. They help your body stay hydrated, regulate your nervous system, and support gut lining. Plus, minerals like magnesium and potassium support skin balance and muscle tone, even in your face. If you've got digestive, let me hold on. And finally, last but not least, is of course iron for women. We've mentioned it before, but let's highlight it again. This is a different kind of iron, so definitely worth a closer look. Low iron equals low oxygen, right? Equals tired skin, sluggish hair growth, and that always drained feeling. Iron helps re energize your whole system inside and out. I apologize. And many women are deficient. It's a great idea for if you have heavy cycles, if you're postpartum, if you've been anemic before and you're feeling it again. Great idea. So this stack is for anyone who feels like they're doing all the things, but still are dealing with bloating, dull skin, or hair that won't grow. Pro tip, gut issues can block your glow. Support detox, stay hydrated, and get these nutrients where they need to go. Perfect. Here is our final segment. Oh, we are almost done. Guys, we have to finish a minute before 12 a.m. Officially say goodbye to each other on Monday, November. I can't believe it's already November 17th. Where is my life going? Where's the time going? First, it's my hair. Now it's time. This, not fair. Let's quickly recap tonight's beauty routine for those who are just tuning in. We started with the Biotin Collagen Core combo, available in many different forms, from drops to capsules to gummies. We started with the gummies, drops, collagen, peptides, everything your body needs to build a stronger hair, smoother skin and healthier nails. We layered in B complex to fuel your growth cycle. We've offered it to you as a gummy, as drops, and as capsules. We also offered you D3K2 for nutrient delivery and hormonal balance. We've talked about magnesium plus GABA plus cortisol support for calmer nights and less stress triggered breakouts. Plus, we talked about lymphatic and gut support to help everything actually absorb and show up in your glow. And of course, those hair serums for extra TLC at the root and on your hair. Beauty is not about perfection, it's about consistency. We ladies know that, right? All the products are linked below. You can get an additional 20% off for a subscribe and save order. The cool thing about subscribe and save that not many people realize, you can set it up as often as every 2 weeks or as rare as every 6 months. It is totally and only up to you. You could also cancel it at any time. You can change out the product and you can even put it on pause. What do you've got to lose? Only 20%. Oh, missed part of the live, you can watch the replay anytime. If you are watching on mobile, then I could give you instructions on your computer, iPad, TV, amazon.com/live. Find NutraHarmony. If you are following us, you'll be able to see us on the left-hand side under following, so make sure you follow. Click on the brand and you'll see all the previous lives, and you guys could check out. I've gathered up so much info for you. I've shared so much wisdom, so much experience, and you could also check out how I looked 2 months ago. Have I really improved? Is my hair really looking better? That's the way to tell. Follow the brand, go check out the previous lives, and then come back and tell me in the next life, do you think there is a difference in my skin and hair? Questions, drop them in the chat. And we have less than a minute left, or come by the next live and let me know in the chat if you have any questions. And if no one has told you this lately, you are doing great. You're doing great, and you deserve to feel good in your own skin. I'm going to say this again. If someone hasn't told you this lately, you, yes, you are doing great, and you deserve to feel great in your own skin. And if I say, if all else fails, the world is on fire, your life is going down the drain, and you're not sure where to run and what to start with first, start with your health. Always start with your health. And I promise you, everything else will fall into place. But you deserve to feel great inside and out. I don't see any comments or questions. So that's it for tonight. This was the Biotin Gummies and Collagen, hair growth, skin, and frizz support. I'll see you next time, same place, next stack. Follow so you don't miss what's next. And as always, take care of yourself and each other. This was Juliana. Have a good night.